Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Blood Bowl 2. Today we are going to play with the Orcs again, since the previous matches were with the Lizardmen and the Skaven, so it's time for some Orc action. But before we get started, let's take a quick look at our team and how it is currently looking. So for one, we have Awakening with Mighty Blow, Wasted, God Block, as well as Warrior. And I think that's basically it. Nothing else that's really happening. We're at 12 players still. So that's where our team value comes from. And hopefully we can make something work today. So let's try to find an opponent. And hopefully it won't take too long. You never know, and I wouldn't mind getting an opponent that has a lower team value than us, or maybe the same. It's sometimes a bit I don't necessarily need to play against guys that have a higher team value than we do. Okay, a pretty fresh Chaos team could be really good for us. But he will get an Apothecary, so what does he have? Nothing, probably just a Fan Factor, yep. 3 rerolls, no Apothecary. So he gets 210k in inducements. Might be a babe and a wizard, maybe he's going for an Apothecary and 2 babes. Depends on how safe he wants to play this. I think both those are the most likely choices, I think. But you never really know. So we'll have to wait and see what he ends up choosing. He's going with 2 Apothecaries. Okay, that's surprising. I did not think he would do that, but it might be for the best. You never know. We do have 1 Mighty Blow player, so it's could definitely be useful. We'll see. And I did not check. I don't think he has a Minotaur, because then he wouldn't have the 3 rerolls, I think. And it's raining. Yeah, he's playing without the Minotaur. But that's fine. So we are setting up in defense. So how do we do that best? I probably want to go with my Black Orcs. And even include Warrior with his block. Mainly because he doesn't have guard yet, so he can't outmuscle me. And so maybe we can make use of that. We'll see. There's one more line orc. And I'm going to switch them like this so that he can't blitz Awakening and try to get rid of the Mighty Blow. Okay, and we're playing against Natrium Chloride Salt, NaCl. Oh god, my chemistry knowledge. I'm not sure. I'm at least proud of myself that I know what it means. We get another reroll, pretty nice. And his team is Guozu. Excuse me. So I don't know how this will shake out, but the start looks decent enough. He will have to use a lot of resources to block down our line of scrimmage, or not. Oh yeah, makes sense. We don't have guard ourselves, so it's not as complicated as I made it out to be. But that's fine. One push is a good start, and he won't be able to block all 3 of them without a blitz, because he didn't set up a guy here. Well, he can. Now he can do this and get 1 assist and do that, but he needs to push Warrior away first, what he's doing now. Unfortunately, he did get it. So now he needs an assist here, and then he can get rid of a ward winner. Okay, but aside from that, we'll see. He has to pick up the ball and form up a cage. And I probably want to focus on his beastmen as much as possible, because they only have armor value 8, in comparison to his Chaos Warriors, who have armor value 9. And so Mighty Blow has a better chance of coming into effect against the beastmen. The beastmen are also faster, and so we can take away a little bit of his mobility. He is a bit faster than we are. We only have 4 players with movement allowance of 6, while he has, well, 7, but still. And let's see, where does he go? Yeah, 4 against 7 is still... It's okay, yeah, there's the cage. So we're probably going to Titan around this side and attacking from there, because we have our Mighty Blow on this side. Might also mean that I might have to attack a Chaos Warrior after all, instead of a Beastman, just because we can't reach the Beastman. And against this one I would only get a 1 dice, so I don't really want to do that, if I can avoid it. But we'll see. So let's start here. And do I want to try to outmuscle him? That's a big question here, I think. And we might as well try, I think. So I'm going to move in fairly aggressively to try and deal some serious damage here. Before we do too much, I would like to blitz here, but we need 1 more assist first. So let's put Orchid right there. And then I'm going to blitz. We also have 1 normal block available to us. That didn't work as well as I hoped. But that is completely fine right now. So let's put him there. And not follow though. I would like to keep our Mighty Blow a little bit more mobile if we can. So let's put him here. And let's see. We do still have this block available. Oh, it's the 1 dice. Oh yeah, we don't have an assist there. It worked out, but I screwed that up. I shouldn't have. So I'm happy that I got a good result there. That was pretty dumb. And could have cost us a lot. Where do we want to go with Orciginal, though? We can move him in here as well, and we probably want to. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, let's just go right here. And we'll see how things shake out. He can't get a lot of assists here. He might get a good block with the right assists. But at least here he can't get a lot of assists. He could with this guy. But we've bound up most of his players, so he can't really keep his cage going that well. And the important thing as well is that his Chaos Warriors can only block Strength 4 guys. So he can't get a 2-dice block against us that way. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he's going to follow that. Oh boy. Okay, only a stun. That allows him to have an assist here and block that way. Makes sense. That was a pretty good choice. But he had to use his blitz for that, which is the important part there. So how does he go from there? He should not follow that, which will allow him to get this as a 2-dice block. He can get some okay blocks here, but that's about it now. And he won't make a lot of progress forward. Maybe none. And we do still have players in contact with him that we can block with ourselves. So next round we hopefully can make something work there. Now let's see. Yep, that would make this not a... Yes, it would make this a 2-dice if he... But he should move this guy in there. Okay, he named them all. I don't know the references, if they are references, but it's always nice to see when someone names their guys. Luckily he is getting a lot of pushes instead of knockdowns, which should help us quite a bit. And if things stay as they are, we might already have a direct line of attack against his ball carrier, but I assume he will move him. The question is where. Okay, if he does that and it succeeds, we will lose our line of attack for now. But if he fails, it's wide open. Okay, he got it. Okay. Let me think here for a moment. I think first I'm going to move him there. This is still a 1-dice, yes. So let's change that. Okay. This way at least I get a player next to his ball carrier, even though we won't be able to blitz. I think it could work out pretty well. So let's try this block next. Yeah, why not? Okay, good job, good job. Let's push him back in there and follow. Oh, nice armor break. First stun for us. I would like to blitz with Awakening, but I am missing some good targets right now. We probably want to blitz this guy, mainly because we can't get another assist there to get up to 2-dice, because this guy's in the way and we can't get an assist from there. So he's probably our best target right now. So let's do that. And it also frees up these 2 guys to move around if we want to. And I certainly want to do that. Let's move Orchid right there. Okay, next up is Orchiginal's block. That's fine, we at least can push him next to our blitzer right there. So this is a 1-dice. This is a 1-dice as well, but we do have blocks, so I'm going to take it. And it works, but I am not going to follow it because I want to keep this closed up and not be next to this Chaos Warrior. And then we only have Orcsity left. And I'm not going to move him. Mainly, he could, if I moved him here, he just needs to move one over to get a good assist, and he then could maybe shift his attack to over this way. So I'm going to just stand in the way and make sure that he can't get a good blitz without an assist. And I'm not going to do the 1 dice block here, because I don't really want to. It's 1 dice against 1 dice without block. So I don't feel comfortable doing that, and we might need him there to give the assist to basically make sure that he can't attack through this side very well. We do still have our black orcs in position quite securely. This is a little bit weird right now, but he shouldn't get any good assists. But maybe he can create a good situation for himself again. He needs to get rid of what you're looking at, definitely. That should be a 2 dice now. Or is it? Oh, but he's trying to go for this side after all. Oh, another armor break. He's getting through the armor very well as well. Against armor value 9. Here it was just 8 with the thrower. But still, that might allow him to switch sides now. He won't get a really good cage going, but we'll have to wait and see how this turns out. This is only a push, but it's good enough. He can push me. Oh, he's not pushing me away. That's surprising. Well, at least not in the way that I assumed he would. That leaves us next to his ball carrier, so he has to dodge. Okay, he can do another 2 dice block there, and now he gets it. Probably here, yep. Oh, come on. That's pretty bad. And so far he's not getting bad block rolls, considering he doesn't have any block. That's not too fortunate for us. The good thing here is he has only 2 players that he can move along with the ball. The bad thing is I don't have too many players that can move away on their own right now. And that could be a problem. I need to get at least 1 assist in there somehow. And that won't be easy. So he played that very well. He can reach there without a problem. That's a big thing here. The problem is these are all 1 dice blocks. And that's not good. So this is a 1 dice. Yeah, let's try this. We're going to stand up wasted. And then I'm going to block with fork. If that doesn't work, we screw ourselves a lot. So I hope that it will. Okay, it does. Thank you. And I need to follow. So now I can move in a ward winner right there. That should make this a 2 dice block. Which works as well. Perfect. And now I have the opening that I want to have. Well, it can't really be called an opening yet. But you know what I mean. Oh. Do I want to play it risky? Do I want to play it risky? I don't know, really. Probably not. Let's do this. And an armor break would be really nice. No such luck, though. We do have a guy on his ball carrier, though. So then we're going to do this one dice. Thank you. I will not follow that. And that allows us to block this. It's not necessarily the best position, but it's an okay position, and I'm even going to try this one dice. Okay, it worked, but I'm not going to follow it. Because it would put us next to these two guys, and I don't really want that. I don't know if that's the right call, but it's what I'm going with. Because he might just switch back sides now. He most likely needs to do that. But we'll see. So I have a guy on his ball carrier again. Plus I'm blocking this way for him with Orchid. But he does have this Chaos Warrior here that he can get a knockdown with, maybe. We're a little bit divided right now, which is the problem, because he's in the center and can maybe get some good blocks off. I'm not sure. With Horns, it's the problem. He can make his Beastman strength 4 for the Blitz. So he could get a good pinpoint attack and work from there, as he has done so before. So it's at the moment hard to say how secure we are. I feel moderately okay, but I really don't know. And he keeps getting okay blocks, so he's not forced to reroll. Where I really hoped he would be. Because that's one of the biggest weaknesses an early Chaos team has. They have no block skills or skills whatsoever. Okay. Oh, but that means he's not moving his ball carrier this turn. Oh, yes, he's following. But that will still give me blitzes here. He's going to blitz with this guy. He kind of needs to, or maybe, nope, he needs to blitz with this guy. And there's only a push. It's good enough for him. But if I can get a knockdown on the way back... Oh, what? He should have followed. He needed to follow that. Now he needs to dodge. And it's bad dodges. Push there, and he will follow. But it does give us a free attack on his ball carrier, and with a player with block as well. I mean, we do have the blitzers there, but still. Oh, if he can get that guy over here, we will at least lose our 2-die advantage. But maybe we can get that back. Well, he's not going there, so we're keeping it. He's counting on the loss, but setting up for a not so favorable scatter, so that he can pick up the ball again. Probably. At least that's what I assume at the moment. So let's see. First things first. I want to stand up all of my guys. Or at least most of my guys. Oh. So we're going there. And I could go around here with Wasabi. But I think we're probably going to pull him back. Just in case, I'm not sure that we will succeed here with my plan. So I would like to make sure that we can do what I want. let's see. So he's standing up. Him I'm keeping prone for the moment because we might want to move him, but probably not. We will see. So here comes our 2 dice. Thank you. And I'm not going to follow that. It would put me between too many of his guys. Oh, hello. That's interesting. So this is a 1 dice. If I stand up now, it becomes a 2 dice. And I want to push him away. And I'm going to follow that. And this is a 1 dice with block against no block, so we're going to try. There's our first reroll, that's fine. And we get a good result. Let's push him back there and follow. Oh, nice. It's only a stun, but it is in an important situation, so I'm fairly happy about that. And I'm not going to do anything here. If I dodge, it will allow both of them to move away. If I do not, he will at least have to block once to get rid of the player, so he has only 1 player to work with after that. We have the ball, but not for long probably. But at the moment we are halfway through the match, the first drive, or the first half. And we're still on the line of scrimmage, so that's pretty good. And this, I think this turn will be pretty crucial. He needs to try and get the ball back. He can only do so by blitzing with a beastman. He can get a 2 dice blitz with the beastman without a problem. He can so already with both of these. But we'll have to wait and see if he can get the knockdown and whether or not the knockdown will actually help him. Because the scatter might be somewhere around here, and I do have my thrower, where who could just pick up the ball if everything goes according to plan. We'll see. This is a pretty big bashy pile, but that's fine. So let's see, what is... This is a 2 dice, okay. What is he... he blocked from there. That explains it, so he gets 2 assists. He's still not... That's not a big problem at the moment. So I think I would blitz with him so that we can move this guy afterwards and maybe get an assist here to get rid of this guy. He needs to take the reroll. Or maybe. Yes, he does. Okay, there's a knockdown. Oh, he blitzed actually with a Chaos Warrior. Oh, okay, that was a Chaos Warrior on the ground there. I did not see that. Oh, hello. I mean, this is pretty horrible. Because we have agility too, so I can't really dodge away. But still. Okay, he does knock us down again. So we don't have to deal with that anymore. He's oh, not there? Okay. Let's see where the scatter goes now. Back towards him. Back to the front. Oh, come on. And there it is. Okay, awesome. This is basically the best result imaginable for us right now. Yeah, it's the worst result for him, of course, but it's a really good one for us. So I'm not going to complain here. I mean, the ball is far from safe, but I do have the ball and I can make my way down that way, hopefully. We will have to stand up fork and then blitz with Wasabi to create the opening we need to just run through there. But if we can, it should be pretty good. He can follow me here, that's the problem. And he has 2 players set up to be served, what I'm not particularly a fan of. So we'll see. And let's do like this first. Then I can push him back here, and he will be out of the way. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have followed, but it's fine, I guess. So let's put ourselves next to him. I was thinking of blocking his movement, but I don't know how good that will work. So let's not do that and instead use ourselves as a meat shield and force him to follow us like that. And I would also like to do going for it. 2 of them. And we get both. That's really good. I wasn't sure about that. So this is a 1 dice. And I can't get any good 2 dice blocks here. And these guys will stay on the ground. This is a 2 dice against because of him. You know what? If we can't bash, let's play the ball. So I'm going to block with Orcan as well. And now I actually don't feel too bad in doing 1 dice blocks. Especially with him. Well, I can afford 1 reroll. And we got block, he does not, so it's fine. And we stunned him. And now we have a 2 dice here, so that's good. Yeah, let's push him like this. And stay. Leaves this guy out of contact, but he can't do much with him. And I might as well try the 50% dodge here. It doesn't matter too much if it doesn't work. But if it did, it would block him in as well. So this is looking okay right now. He does still have options here though. If he can get a knockdown here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he needs to dodge regardless. So we do have that going. And he needs to take a reroll there. Okay, and that's only a push, so that's basically done. It's 2 dodges now. He can still make it, but he doesn't have a reroll anymore, and he needs to do at least 1 or 2 going for it still after that. So it's highly unlikely, and that was it. Okay. Oh, please tell me he's not going to give up. He wrote GG, and I'm always assuming that everyone... Well, I wouldn't say it has much to do with luck. Well, not completely, at least. I really hope he does not give up. So let's see. Where is our Mighty Blow player? He's down there. So let's try to give him another opportunity. And while playing, at least for me, it's really hard to say if he's right or not. Did it come down to luck? Am I in a... The scatters, of course, were pretty lucky, but they're always a random element. But does that constitute a lucky game overall, or is that just one small part? And if he had followed up there, I wouldn't have gotten the good block and stuff like that. So I think he could have made some different choices that would have maybe altered the result, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. At least he's not giving up yet, so I hope he won't. But we'll see. Would be pretty unfortunate, though. Yeah, that's basically it, I think. I'm going to try to dodge here again, but I won't use a reroll if it fails. At least we get away from the side. Oh, I injured myself. That, of course, can happen, but it's only badly hurt. It's fine. It's a blitzer, so it could be better. It could have been a lineman. But it is what it is, so not much we can do there. Especially considering we rolled a 12, haven't done a 10. Well. And since we are playing the bashing game, I don't mind stalling, so I will not score in turn 7, but in turn 8. As to not give him more opportunities. As you all know, I usually don't stall, but with bash I think it's somewhat needed most of the time, and it would just give him free blocks. So let's do the opposite, try to get ourselves some more blocks in and work from there. We do have one reserve player, so we at least won't be at a disadvantage in the second half, assuming that he doesn't injure or KO one of my guys now, or in the next turn, which he still might do. But it is looking okay at the moment. And you could argue that he got a little bit lucky as well. Not that I'm trying to make things better here or somewhat, but he did roll a lot of blocks and he had to re-roll only one block result. Because of the lack of block or wrestle. So that is pretty good as well, all things considering. Okay, is he going to keep that? Yes, he is, so I'm going to let myself be pushed. That won't really help him a whole lot. He still has his blitz, so he's probably going to stand up with this guy and going to blitz here. I assume. No. What? Why? And he's not playing a bad game, it's just that he couldn't really move that much. He made some minor mistakes that piled up. But I think he started out very well. And it just turned around on him. It's what happens in Blood Bowl sometimes. He's not taking the last reroll. Okay. Let's go down there. And he gave up. Really? He's not even letting me score. So we don't get the touchdown SPP. That's unfortunate. And the game was far from over. I didn't injure a single player. It's just... I don't like this. We do get one level up out of this, so it wasn't a complete waste. I mean, it wouldn't be regardless, but still, it could have been better. And I rolled a 10 on a blitzer, so we could take plus movement allowance. But I think I'm not going to. It's good, but it's not as a first skill, I feel like, because it does slow down the... It doesn't give us a too big advantage in the beginning. When we have a little bit more developed players, I think it would be better, because they can do other stuff than just walk further than the rest. So I'm going to focus on other skills first and ignore the 10, unfortunately. It might be a mistake, but it's what I'm going with. And we do already have a Mighty Blow player, so now I'm going to go with Tackle, so that we have something to deal with against Elves and Skaven and Lizardmen. So we want something to work against Dodge. And we also have an okay amount of money, so I don't want a 13th player. We are okay with 12 as they are, so instead of doing what I usually do, I'm going to buy the first stadium upgrade, make it look a little bit better. And yeah, that's basically it. We might want to go for 1-1 here now, but probably after the next match. So we're at 1250 right now, and that's it for this match. It's unfortunate that he gave up. He could have still turned this around, I think, in the second half. We were down a blitzer at least. So he really had no reason to give up, I think. But it doesn't change the fact that he did. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.